Morning. One of the oat lattes, please. Lovely, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. See you, thanks. Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope that you're having a really good week so far, and I hope that you are doing well. So a bit of a change of location today. I'm obviously in the car and I had some errands and things like that I had to do today, so I thought in between everything I'm gonna grab a coffee and do this pregnancy Q&A, which I have been really looking forward to doing. I thought it would be really fun to just answer some questions that people have been asking me recently, or that got sent in on my Instagram sticker, which I'll leave my Instagram down below if you want to have a look at that and connect on there. But yeah, I thought this would just be a nice thing to do and a nice thing to kind of look back on when baby has arrived and when he is actually here. Just to see some of my thoughts and things. So yeah, I'm gonna just have a chat through some of the pregnancy questions that I got sent in. And I've just grabbed from Starbucks, I've not seen this before, the caramelized macadamia oat milk latte, and I quite like the oat milk lattes, and I think that with the syrup, the sweetness of the syrup just really complements the oat milk. So if you've not tried it, let me know what you think. But yeah, I thought that this was a new one, so I thought I'd try it. It tastes kind of hazelnutty, but that's nice, I like that. Good. I also got a cinnamon something muffin, so I'll have that in a bit. But yeah, wow, I can't believe that we're at this point. Like, what are we at now? I think nearly 8 months. Do you know, I've completely lost track. I feel like at the start of the pregnancy I was like literally counting every single week, because every week was something a bit closer to feeling a bit more relaxed and a bit more assured that everything was going fine and well. And now the weeks just seem to be flying past so quickly. I just am struggling to kind of keep on track of it. But I think, let me just have a look, I'm pretty sure we are at 31 weeks. Let me check. And I've been loving using the Flow app to track my pregnancy. Yeah, 31 weeks. So that's crazy, it's just gone so quick. And my app is saying that today, this week, baby is the size of a zucchini. And I'm not sure if a zucchini is the same as a cucumber in the UK. I don't know if we have cucumber instead of zucchini. But there's also another really fun app. Let me see if I can find it. What to Expect, that's what the app's called. And they have, let me see whereabouts it is. So they have this really good thing where it says baby size comparison, and they compare it to like retro 90s items. So today your baby is as big as a fanny pack, apparently. So that's fun. I like just looking at these. Oh, and next week baby is the size of a Polly Pocket adventure play set. Aww, that's cute. But yeah, anyway. So one of the most asked questions was, how am I? Which is really lovely. I love that people have been so caring and thoughtful throughout my whole pregnancy, and a lot of people have been checking in on me and asking how I'm doing, which is really, really nice and kind. And yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing really good. There's definitely been ups and downs and harder parts, easier parts, but on the whole I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it and I'm feeling good most of the time, so yeah, feeling good. There's definitely been harder parts, which I will probably get into in cover in this little Q&A. But yeah, generally on the whole, feeling good, ready for the home stretch, ready for the last couple of months, the last few weeks, and excited to meet baby. One of my best friends sent me this question, which I loved, and it was, rate your pregnancy on a scale of 1 to 10. And it's kind of hard because there are so many different aspects and elements to pregnancy that it's hard to just summarize it in a number, but I think I'd have to go with like a high 8. And the only reason I wouldn't do a 10 is just because of the nausea in the first trimester, which really got me quite down. Oh my god, there's like a little whippet with a jumper on. Oh. I love dog spotting. You know, like some people like to like people watch and stuff. I love to do like dog spotting. See all the cute doggos out and about. Getting distracted. Yeah, anyway. A strong 8. And I would only give it an 8 because thankfully I have been really well throughout the whole pregnancy. One of the toughest bits for me, I think, was at the very start when I was feeling very nauseous all of the time, and I wasn't actually sick, but I felt really sick like 90% of the time, and I've kind of forgotten about that now. But yeah, at the time that just wasn't fun, and the pregnancy exhaustion at the start, and now it seems to be creeping in a bit more again, but the pregnancy exhaustion, oh my gosh, I've just never experienced anything like it. Like, I've literally had jobs in the past where I've done like 60-hour weeks and been on my feet all day, and nothing compares to the pregnancy exhaustion. It is just next level. Like literally fighting to keep your eyes open at some points during the day. But aside from that, I have been very lucky to just have been able to really enjoy the majority of my pregnancy, and I've just loved all the different changes as the weeks have gone on, which has been amazing. And especially now, feeling his kicks, which again, stronger every day, and yeah, he's definitely wriggling around and moving a lot, which is, I love it. I love just feeling him move, and I feel like it's so soothing to me. I just love it. I love that feeling of feeling him. The next question was asked a lot, and a lot of people, a lot of our close family and friends keep asking this as well, and it is if we have a name for the baby yet. And I wish that we did. I wish that we were one of those couples that were like, yeah, we set on a name from the start, we've always wanted to call him this, but we're not at all. We've got a list of names, and I have had a list of names for like a couple of years now, even, like actually many years. I've had a list of baby names. But there were several girls' names that I was absolutely set on, that I absolutely loved, that if we were having a girl, I was 100%, I knew that they were going to be the names. I was set on them. But boys, there have been a lot of names that I've loved and then gone off the next week, and then I've had a new favourite the following week, and then I've gone off them. Grant has had his ideas, which I've not really loved. I've had my ideas, which he hasn't really loved. So at the minute we've got maybe 2 or 3 kind of top contenders that we keep going back to and we keep talking about and thinking about, but we're not set on anything absolute yet. And a lot of people keep saying that when he arrives you will know what name you want to go with, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that that happens if we don't decide on one before that. But I think it's just such a difficult decision because it's such a huge decision. Like, this is going to be his name forever, so I don't want to mess it up. I want to pick a really good one that I like and that he's going to love as well. So it's tough, it's really difficult, but yeah, a lot of people have been asking about the name. We've got a few in mind, but we are not set on anything 100% as of yet. And as my due date is starting to creep closer, people have been asking me a bit more how I'm feeling about the labour, the birth, the delivery. if I'm getting nervous or if I'm still more excited, because for quite a while now I've definitely been more excited for the birth, and now that it's getting closer I knew that I would get more nervous, and that is starting to kick in now, like the nerves of delivery and giving birth. But I think for me the main reason I'm nervous is because of the unknown. I'm very much a planner, and if I can't plan something, if I don't know where I'm going or I don't know who I'm going with, those kind of situations are what makes me feel anxious. And if I can't plan something or I don't know what to expect, that's what makes me nervous. So I think just because it's a brand new experience and I've never done anything like it before, and I don't really know what to... I do know what to expect because I've done all my reading, I've had midwife appointments, all of that kind of stuff. But because I've never been through it myself yet, I don't have any personal experience to go off of yet, and I think that is what is making me nervous. But at the same time, I'm quite confident that in the midwives and the doctors, and that Grant will be an amazing birth partner, and we will get through it, and whatever happens will happen. Which actually answers another question about my birth plan, and the answer to that is that there isn't one. I'm turning up with basically no birth plan, and I'm just going to kind of go with the flow as much as possible. I'm making sure that I'm informed about all of my choices and all of my options. Like, I want to know and understand all the different pain relief and the different birthing options, but I'm very much keeping an open mind, and I'm going in there and just kind of going with the flow when I get there and seeing what happens. Which I know to some people might sound crazy because I'm such a planner and I'm such an organiser, but at the same time, going in there without a plan gives me this feeling of kind of freedom. Like, I don't need to worry about it, like making sure I get in the birthing pool or making sure that I get a specific bed, or I don't know, or a specific midwife or something like that. It just lets my mind be freed up a bit to just not worry about that and just think that whatever happens will happen, and that makes me feel more relaxed. So yeah, no birth plan, no baby names yet. It's sounding like I'm very unorganised actually, which we're not at all. We are on top of everything. But yeah. Another question was, did you always want to find out the gender? And for me, yeah, I think we both always wanted to find out the gender. We were so excited, and it was just like another thing that we could find out about our baby, whether they were a boy or a girl, and it just helped to give in our minds a bit more personality to the baby because we knew their gender. So I don't really think we ever considered waiting until the birth to find out. We were just way too excited and wanted to know. I'm not really doing these in any order, I'm just kind of doing them as I've got them written down. The next one is, did you get any stretch marks? And touch wood, I haven't got any stretch marks on my tummy as of yet, and I haven't really got any new ones yet. I've got some around my hips that I had when I kind of went through puberty and was growing and things, and then they kind of seemed to subside and disappear. They seem to have come back a little bit, but it just is what it is. I've seen a lot of stuff on Instagram, you know, like targeted ads and posts about these belly bands that are the only scientifically proven thing to prevent stretch marks or things like that. And if that's what you want to do, then that is absolutely fine. Obviously everybody has their own opinion, but for me, I just kind of think that it's a bit of like a learning curve for me to just learn to embrace it and just enjoy my body as it is and as it's growing, and just learning to be comfortable with any stretch marks, comfortable in my own skin. So I've tried not to let them bother me and embrace them, which obviously isn't easy all the time. I've been using like body butters and creams on my tummy and on my hips and things, but I feel like the stretch marks are gonna come what may. So yeah, even though I've enjoyed using the different moisturizers and things that I've found, I've enjoyed using them, but I don't know necessarily if they have helped prevent or reduce stretch marks. I'm no idea, but yeah, I've got a few more on my hips and that for now is it. I feel like my answer to this next one is a bit disappointing because it's about if I've had any cravings and anything weird, and I know that a lot of friends that I've spoken to have mentioned they've had some crazy cravings like the sponge thing and cleaning products, but I've honestly not had any of that yet. The only thing I had was craving a lot of cold fresh fruit and fresh smoothies in my first trimester, and now I just want to eat cold ice lollies like all the time. Like morning, noon and night I could just eat a cold ice lolly, like Fabs, Roundtrees, like orange juice lollies, that kind of thing. But aside from that, nothing too crazy, nothing mind-blowing. So yeah, no crazy cravings or anything like that for me really. The next one isn't a question, but somebody messaged and said that it seems like I've really enjoyed my pregnancy, and thank you. I have, yeah, for the most part I've really enjoyed it, and it has just been amazing to go on this journey with myself, with my body, with Gran, and starting our little family. It's just been full of experiences that I can't put into words. They've just been magic. Like when we first ever heard his heartbeat, when we first saw him on screen, when I first felt him kick, all of those kind of experiences are just completely different to anything I've ever felt or experienced before in my life. So everything like that has just been pure magic, and yeah, just some really special moments that I know I'll just cherish forever. And yeah, just really thankful, really grateful that I've been able to enjoy so much of it. And I've also loved meeting and like widening my community of online friends, which is one of the things I love about Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, being able to connect with other like-minded people who are going through similar things. I've met a lot of new mums and a lot of mums to be on the different platforms, which has been lovely. And yeah, I've just really enjoyed getting to know some people a bit more and seeing their journey through pregnancy, which is obviously really special. So yeah, I've really enjoyed being pregnant. I'm gonna miss it for sure. The last question I've got, which is quite a good one to end on, is what am I looking forwards to doing after pregnancy? And honestly, me and Gran talk all the time now about what we're gonna do when baby arrives and all of like the new fun things that we can do with him. And I know that obviously this is several years away yet, but things like taking him to Disney for his first ever time, like I'm so excited to do that. Me and Grant were both really lucky when we were growing up that our parents were able to take us to Disney quite a few times, and for me they are just some of the most special, treasured memories. So I can't wait to do that with our own little boy. And yeah, just like all the fun things that we're gonna be able to take him to do and to do with him, to like share different experiences with him. So after pregnancy and once he's here, I'm honestly just really excited to just see the world and experience life through his little world and his eyes. And I think it feels like there's loads of new chapters ahead of us that are just brand new and that we've never experienced anything like it before. So that's just really exciting. There's like a lot of like holidays and then the day-to-day things, and yeah, I don't know, just so many like little things that I'm really excited to do with him, and take him swimming. And I'm also looking forward to being able to wear lace up trainers again and lace up my Converse again, because I have passed the point of anything other than slip-on shoes like my Uggs or ankle boots, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to do things like that again. And I'm really looking forward actually to the first night out with like my girlfriends, where I can have a drink and not worry about which foods are okay, pregnant, safe for me to eat and what isn't. I'm really looking forward to that, just because I've not been able to do it in 9 months, so that'll be really nice. Really excited for that, but mostly just excited for him to be here. I'm enjoying the last few months of pregnancy now, and I'm not rushing. I don't want to rush the last couple of months, the last weeks away, so I'm just trying to enjoy them. And then yeah, just mainly excited for him to get here. So they are all the questions that I had written down. Thank you if you sent me in a question or a comment. There's some really nice messages that are just so kind, and I really appreciate getting them, so thank you for that. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to message me and send some lovely messages and some positive vibes, which are always good to share. So I'm going to leave it there, but if you have anything else that you'd like to share or ask, let me know in the comments or over on my Instagram. But I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a great week and you're doing well. So take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.